Record. There we go. Oh, you already did it. Show off. All right. Hello, you guys. Okay, so first things first. I want to introduce my friend Nikki. I won't say your last name, although it's all over the screen there, sweetie. Anyway, I wanted to bring her on here today because it's her birthday, and I wanted everybody to wish her a very happy birthday. She's one of my long-running friends, and honestly, I would not be who I am today if it wasn't for this girl. So I just wanted to bring you on here, introduce you to all my favorite people, and say hello, because I think you and I know that you've been going through a bit of a rough time recently, but I'm not going to make you cry or anything, but I want you to remember what you and I have been through, because you and I have been through this, right?
Absolutely.
You and I are an absolute example of hurt people hurt people. We've done a number of things to each other, but we're also a beautiful example of how love can heal the deepest of wounds, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, hi.
Hi.
I know it's weird. I got you on the spot, eh?
Well, and hurt people don't need to hurt people. And I think because of the history and because there was a past of a lot of hurt, we learned how to not hurt people, because in the end, it just hurts us.
Exactly.
And we stay lower longer.
But even if two people have smashed the crap out of each other, not physically, emotionally, over a period of 35 years, no matter what has gone on with two people, if they love each other, then they can work through that and find each other's boundaries, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And learn to love. We've been an example. I tell people this all the time. So this is what I love about, where'd you go? There you are.
Here.
This is what I love about having, holy, there's dead people here, Nick. Did you see what happened there? You're used to this. 35 years. She's used to this, me losing track of what I'm saying in the middle of what I'm saying. Help me here, because there's so many dead people that as soon as Tamara's camera went off, her loved ones over here went, "What are you doing? Where are you going?" And that's all I can hear in my head. I don't even remember.
Bring her back. Bring her back.
That's what I'm saying. Woo, I was trying to get to a point of, right.
Even when you're bashing each other.
Yes, and loving from a distance, because we didn't heal by getting together. And I know cameras are going off. That's okay. We didn't heal this by forcing each other to be in each other's world. Like, you do it, how am I going to do it? And like, you know what I mean? That control thing. We learned to love from a distance and slowly work our way back into each other's lives.
Yeah.
So, are you going to have an amazing birthday?
I am.
Is your husband going to spoil the crap out of you?
I believe so. He always does.
Has your doorbell rang yet?
My doorbell hasn't rung yet.
Buggers. They sent me a text that in transit. So you'll have to let me know when they get there. And I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day.
Thanks, darling. I love you. This is wonderful. Thank you for bringing me part of your life.
And just know that your dad is here too, way up in my head. Oh, thanks, Wanda. She's saying happy birthday too.
Aw.
Your dad and your friend Lori are right here. Like I said, I was seeing frogs and I'm seeing a bunch of other stuff as I'm like saying.
And Lori hated frogs.
That's funny.
She hated them. You couldn't even say the word in front of her and she'd start gagging.
That's so funny, because your dad is saying that in this side and she's over here. So when this is over and I'm done with my members, then you and I will have to chat and catch up and see what comes through.
Awesome.
But feel free to stay on here if you want.
Or I will. I'll just
mute it.
Block my sensor out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we're two peas in a pod, technologically challenged. We don't even
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, bye. Thank you. I love you.
Love you too. Okay, so Tamara, before I get to you, I'm just going to do a phone call. One person wanted me to call her first, and it's just before, so I don't forget, I'm going to call her first.
I don't know how to turn my camera off, though.
Or mute. Or mute. Tammy can help mute you, and then there you go. Now, there you go. You're muted. I love it. See, I come by it honestly, you guys. Okay, Michelle, I'm calling you. Hello, is this Michelle?
Yes,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you at work, Michelle?
No,
You have me on speakerphone.
I do, yes.
That causes quite the echo when I'm trying to record. Do you mind taking me off speaker?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
was like in the process of cooking.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm used to interrupting people. I got 4 kids, remember? This is my specialty.
Okay, I'm good. Is that better?
Yes, that's so much better.
Okay.
Okay, I could feel even the energy of like this gentleman was like, woo, it's my turn. Well, 2 gentlemen. Okay, slow down, guys. Let's do this. Are you ready?
Yes.
So if I can get you to sit somewhere where your feet are flat on the ground for me.
Yeah. Take that off. Okay.
Yeah, don't burn anything. All right, both feet flat on the floor. Then what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Oh, wow. Okay, Michelle, I've read for you a number of times, and I recognize this guy here, which the guy who passed before we think of as his time, that's the father of your son, I believe, correct?
Yes.
But there's another person here that I'm not recognizing, and maybe I do. I'm hearing daddy's hands, which is my symbol for father figure, somebody on dad's side of the family. I get very soon. I get unexpected, traumatic passing. He's saying, I just told you this last time. Did your dad just pass? This is kind of sounding familiar, but I read for so many people I don't remember.
Yes, he did. He
'Cause they're-
just passed last month.
There we go. He's coming forward, but here's the thing. He validated really quickly on how he passed and whatnot. He kind of pushes, is it Kyle, away? See what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as I tune into you, I start remembering all this stuff, or they start picking it out of my book library here. But he kind of pushed him away. He said, you'll get a talk in a minute. It's my turn first. And he's showing me one of the things that Spirit does now is in my library, I have a lot of tarot cards etched in there now, right? So
Yeah.
he's showing me the tarot card of Truth Be Told, which is my symbol, or which not is my symbol. The card basically means a truth coming out, people, things, truth coming to light, things coming to light. Then he shows me a cork that has been held underwater for a very long time. And if you let go of that cork, bloop, it comes bobbing right back up to the surface.
Okay.
And then I feel like he's offering some reassurance, like, don't worry, let it be, let it be, let it be, because this will happen exactly the way it's supposed to happen. I don't know what that means. There's some chaos, some drama, something going around Dad's passing.
100% there is. Yeah, my stepmother has denied me of anything.
Oh,
not even ashes.
Um,
And she's cut me out of her life as well.
That is so not okay. I do feel, this is crazy. It's almost like if there was a will or something and she's like, nobody's getting anything, it's all mine. That kind of feeling.
100%. She's already said that. So, yeah.
And your dad's not having this because he's making me feel like she can't legally get away with that. I feel like he had a will or something because he said, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
Well, to my knowledge, there's no will. So I don't believe that it was what my father wanted, but it's what she's doing.
Are you thinking of challenging this, sweetie? Because he's showing me
I looked into it, but my hands are tied. I can't do anything unless she files with the court.
I don't know about that. Ask your dad, because he's showing me that, again, he's showing me that Truth Be Told card and the To Be Fair and the Justice, which is my symbol for courts and things like that. And I don't know, give it to your dad. Just say, Dad, you deal with this, because something is about to happen. He, like I said, he shows me that cork bobbing up to the surface. And then I feel like you must have siblings as well, right?
I'm sorry?
You must have siblings as well
Yes, I do.
that also got cut out of this.
All of us do.
Because I heard that if we all band together, our voices are much stronger.
There's only two of us talking. The other one is off in her own little world. So she wants no part of anything. So
talk to your dad, honey. Talk to your dad. He's like, you know what? This is not happening. Here's the thing. He's taking me to his head, which is my symbol for, and I'm getting confused. Was your dad in some confusion before he passed?
I would say more than likely they were keeping him comfortable, so to speak, for the last few days when he was in the hospital. So I would say he was probably quite confused. I'm sure he was pretty drugged up.
Even before that, honey, he's going like a month or two before that, where he's making me feel like he just got tired and that he just didn't want to fight or argue anymore. It's almost like, I don't know if your dad was diagnosed a couple of months, 2-3 months at least before he passed, but I feel that the way this information is coming through is almost like, I just got tired. I didn't want to fight anymore. So I just let her do what she needed to do.
And that makes sense.
But what he's saying now, sweetheart, is that he's not tired anymore and he is not dead. He said, this is my chance to prove it. I am not gone. I did not leave you. Now I have my strength back. Now I have my wits back. I'm not confused anymore. I have the power to be able to utilize synchronicity and cooperative incidents to be able to take care of this for you. Because it's not about the money. It's about the memories. It's about I'm seeing furniture that we want, or clothes, or personal items that have no meaning to anybody else.
She has all of my grandmother's things that mean absolutely nothing to her.
That's exactly it. And he's saying, oh, that's so funny. He's like, have you met your grandmother yet? He's like, hey, Mom, did you hear that? And your grandmother, let me tell you, her energy is like a bolt. I wouldn't want to get in front of her. Don't even worry about it. I want you to get excited. Can you do that? Can you talk to your dad and say, Dad, I know you're going to fix this and do something in order to bring me the memories or the items that I need? Because that's what we're talking about here, right? Bringing the items and the memories back to you where they deserve.
I don't want a penny.
That's exactly it. Talk to him and let him arrange that for you, because I feel like that's what he wants to do. And it's not that he doesn't love her. I feel like he did love her. But at the same time, by the time it got to the end, he was just too weak to be able to do anything about it. And it's interesting because I just feel betrayed. Like, I feel like this woman is somebody that I loved and looked up to and was close to. And then all of a sudden at the last minute, it's like, whoop, somebody pulls the rug out from underneath of me.
I'm sorry, you need to move. I can't hear them. Sorry. My husband came in here on the phone and I'm like, oh my God, I can't hear her. Sorry, can you say that again?
He's making me feel like that your relationship with your stepmom, I guess what I was saying is that I feel betrayed by this relationship. If I was you, there's an energy around this relationship with her that feels like betrayal. Like you 100%. Were close with her before, and then all of a sudden the rug got pulled out as soon as 100%. She knew he was going to go.
100%. You nailed that right on the nose.
Interesting. You are absolutely correct. All is not as it seems, but you're incorrect when you say that you think this is over. I don't see it as over. Your dad pushed Kyle out of the way to let you know this is not over. And you've heard me say this a huge amount of times before your dad even passed, that the dead are not dead. And the only way that they can show you their presence is they don't have a physical body to be able to be here and give you a hug, right? But they can be here to work out these types of issues that you can't do on your own. You need your dad's help. And when this works out and you get those items that belong to you rightfully, you're going to feel your dad's presence in that and know that he's still with you. By the way, whatever you're cooking, Kyle keeps sticking his head over while your dad's talking, and he's like, oh, I want some of that. And I'm seeing a barbecue.
Yeah, it's like a chicken dish.
It's interesting. Why is he giving you a barbecue? I know I'm going, see, that's fresh out of my library because I'm going barbecue shopping tomorrow.
Creepy, actually. We're smoking a brisk right now.
There you go. Because he's with you. He's like, as I say that, he's like, thank you. And I'm so proud of you for the way that you guys have come together for my son. He's showing me how well that child is doing. I feel like your son is in a really good place right now.
He is. Definitely much better, yeah.
So please know that they know that. And that they are with you. And your dad said, now just go throughout your day knowing that I'm going to take care of this. He kissed your cheek and he's like, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, they're pulling their energy back. I hope that was helpful, hon.
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Last thing, as he pulls his energy back, he said within the next month or two, make sure you tell her that part. So watch for it within the next month or two, some breadcrumbs that will lead you in the direction that you've been asking to go as far as this legal stuff goes.
Okay.
All right. And then I can't wait to touch base next month and find out what happened.
Okay, thank you so much, Tracy.
Okay, you have a great day, Michelle.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I just realized, you guys, I'm cutting off my whole head here. I just wanted my shirt in it so bad. Okay, here we go. Tamra, I'm coming to you. Your loved ones are loud today, man. I have to tell you.
I'm sorry about that. Tracy, you were talking about such good things and my cat wanted to show you her butt. So I shut my camera off. I'm like, not now.
That's okay. I love cat butts. I love cats. Even their butt. Interesting. You know what? My sister messaged me, or I asked my sister this morning who's coming on the live, I should say, and she had messaged that you were coming on. And as soon as she mentioned your name, I was like, of course she is, because this mother figure here has been like up my butt since that emotional reading last week. And all I felt is this. You know what this means, right?
Yeah.
And she's just the gratitude that is overwhelming. Like it's almost awkward. It's a little bit weird. I'll give you that, because this is your husband's ex-wife, right?
Yes.
But I got to tell you that you are one of her most favorite people in the entire world.
That's interesting to know and to hear, because she was not a fan before she passed, but I always honored the stepmom mom relationship, and it always broke my heart that she worked against me or thought I was working against her, and I never ever was, and I never ever will. So I love that I'm helping them connect.
And I have goosebumps up and down my whole body because, and I love that you just said that, because my friend Nikki was on here today to just describe to you, that's exactly what we were talking about, right? On how love has the power to heal no matter what you've gone through, no matter what battles, no matter what trials, no matter how much we've hurt each other. Love has the power to heal that. And when you loved her children, and the way that you do, as if they're your own, and she can see that big picture on the other side. I wish I could take that feeling of love and security and joy and put it into your chest, because that's how she makes me feel. And gratitude, I have to say. Huge, immense gratitude. Okay, let's do this. I haven't even read for you that. That's all that's been pouring through my head as I'm trying to read everybody else.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's okay. What?
I wasn't even going to have a reading for myself today. I was trying to give it away to another friend. I've been having fun giving them away. So
You're not the only person that tells me that. People are finding it fun to like freak their friends out. Hey, go see this chick. She'll freak you out. It's fun.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, let's do this. So both feet flat on the floor for me. And then I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me, and give me a minute to focus. Yeah, she's very, very clear right here. She's very grateful and in love with you. I'm starting to see a flash of all this other stuff, but there's a father figure, to be honest. I'm hearing daddy's hands, which is my symbol for father figure, or somebody who's on dad's side of the family. And I see a woman here, so I don't know if this is grandma on dad's side. I asked for validation. She shows me distance or space, so that's my symbol that she's either been there for some time or she lived a distance away from you. She doesn't really want to go into how she died because she wants to talk about what's going on in your life right now. But I think it was disease or cancer or something, because I can feel the pain in the body. And she's like, nobody should live like that. Nobody should live like that. She doesn't want to go back into it by describing it, but you know who this is, right?
On my father's side, you said?
I think
So
so.
I think my grandma then, yeah, on my dad's side.
And your dad must be still here, correct?
Yes.
Because she's
yes.
placing the white blanket around his shoulders, which is my symbol
Yes.
for watching over somebody who has health or stress issues. And then I see her give you the rose, which is my symbol for birthday, anniversary, or something that happens once a year. So was there a birthday that just passed or is coming up? Feels like around dad.
His was February. His birthday was February.
Yeah, I'm going June, July, somewhere in there. Something is
My mom's birthday is in June.
There we go. So she's kind of given them both.
My mom's on that side as well.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So this is her trying to step forward by giving me the information. I see. They don't step forward and go, hi, I'm mom. This is my name, my address, my phone number. They step forward with the details that will help you understand who they are.
My cat's back.
That's okay. Like I said, I love cats. Your mom, oh my goodness. The first thing she does, now that I'm aware that this is her energy, the first thing she does is she takes her body off, she unzips it like a wet bathing suit, throws it on the floor. I think they have that in common, mom and dad's mom. She's so done with that body. She shows me clarity in the mind. So there was some confusion or inability to communicate at the end. She loves her hair. She's like, I've never had hair so beautiful. You tell her my hair's long and luscious and beautiful. Did she have issues with her hair for a while?
She had really, really curly hair. So she always kept it cut short because she said she couldn't do anything with long hair and got headaches. So always had super short hair. That's really cool.
This is her way of letting you know that she has peace and just literally extreme ease. That's the word she wants me to relate. Extreme ease. She loves watching you be a mom, I gotta say. Do you have no biological children of your own? Are your stepchildren?
No, I have my own daughter, and then I have my stepdaughter.
I see, one of each.
Yeah, one of each, exactly. That's what my mom used to say. We each have one.
That's funny because that's what I heard. One of each. Yeah. She loves how close they are. She's like, you guys did a good job. You did a really good job because they are getting so much closer. I think this took work. I don't know. I see this because it's my symbol for challenge or struggle in a relationship. So she's making me feel like that took some work. Were they best friends and then introduced you guys? What is this?
No, but when my husband and I, when we first met, it was a play date because we both said if the kids don't like each other or we don't like each other's kids, it's not going to work. So it was really kind of based on them. And they did. They were, people used to call them yin and yang because they were so kind of different, but they just blended together so well, so quickly. And then they became teenagers and sisters.
And then they went like this. And then they went like this. Yes. Oh, I have like literally the hair standing this far off my arm. Your mom is so freaking proud of you. Put it down. So here's the thing. Remember I said they were throwing a bunch of information at me? So I saw her, all three women surround you, by the way. And they are helping you advance this forward. So I'm not sure what you're trying to build or create here in your work life, but I'm feeling that there's an element of creativity. There's an element of trying to design or create, like needing inspiration from the universe. because they're showing me grabbing that synchronicity and coincidence and lining it up to help you with what you're asking them for help for. They are also showing me a gazebo or a like patio chairs or something like this. Are you guys buying this recently, like doing this now? I don't know why she's showing me this.
We have, with my stepdaughter and her brother are both graduating. Her stepbrother's actually graduating. His ceremony's today from college, but we're of course gonna do a grad gathering in the backyard. So we're planning
with the
on
gazebo and all of that. That's why I'm seeing that. Because she's like, I'm there. Tell them I'm there. Tell them I'm helping with this. And I'm like, helping what? Buy it? Like, I don't understand. What are you doing? What do you mean helping with what? So she needs you to let them know that she's there. And that's her son?
Yes, he's actually has a ceremony today, but we didn't know anything about it. It's just a virtual one, but he'll be part of the grad party with his sister this summer.
She's giggling and teasing about, never say never. Hey, boo, you said you wouldn't graduate. We weren't sure if this one was going to graduate. She's so proud of him. She said, thank you. And then I feel he's getting a car or something. Are you guys helping to give him a car?
No, we worked together and her mother had money gathered up and we got a car for her daughter.
Oh,
so he's got her own car.
I think that came through last week. See,
Yeah.
I totally forget. They bring up what they want. So they're thanking for that.
And I think Laura's grateful about the fact that we included her in that, even though she wasn't here. It was something she was able to do for her daughter. Because now I'm trying to do it for my daughter with her dad, and right. And I'm like, we can do this. It's the right thing to do.
You know what? And that's another one of those things that they're showing that you're creatively trying to do, that they're trying to utilize synchronicity and coincidence to help you set that up. Okay, I don't know what that is. Say that again. Your mom is showing me, this is your mom for sure. Not quite sure what is this called? Cross stitch or something? You know, when you make like pictures or something out of sewing or whatever this is? I'm not sure what this is called.
I used to do cross stitch.
That's what it's called, right? Cross stitch.
Yeah, that was my first crafting thing.
You do crafting stuff. Is this like for work?
Yes. It's been a hobby for a few years. But now I really feel the need I want to be one of those people that takes loved ones' keepsakes after they pass and make them into different things. Make the blankets, make the teddy bears,
oh my
make
God,
the pillows.
Amazing.
That's what I really want to do. But I'm not the world's greatest sewer. I'm a good crafter, but I'm not the world's greatest sewer, so it scares me. So I'm starting with my own stuff.
Change the way you're saying that. Because I'll tell you right now, I see that remember they kept saying that there's some creative process that they're trying to help you with. That's what we're talking about here. And I mean, you're talking to me. I'm a psychic medium. You could advertise on my site. That would help a lot of people. And it's like perfect market, right?
Yes. Well, and that's what I want to do. I want to help people. And that's a way I feel that I can.
So you have to start by helping yourself and remind yourself that nobody starts out as an expert. Nobody. You just haven't had a lot of practice with sewing. Yes. So instead of telling yourself that you can't do this or that, not that you can't do that, instead of telling yourself that you're not good at sewing and sewing, I suck at sewing, don't say that to yourself ever again. I want you to say to yourself that I'm getting more practice at sewing and I can't offer these service until I'm more practiced. So I'm going to practice doing more sewing. And the more you practice, the better you get.
That's what I feel. Yes. Yes.
Words, how we talk to ourselves, are very important, because when you put out there, I can't sew, then the universe will give you situations that will make you feel that restriction even more. So when you say to the universe and your mom and your grandma and your, let's call her new friend.
Yes, I like that.
New guardian angel, because she has so much gratitude in her whole soul for you that she is kind of like your guardian angel now, as well as these other women. So if you put that out there to them that you need more practice and experience, your grandmother, for one, has a lot of practice and experience,
Yes.
and she knows how to send you that her way. Your mom's like, well, so do I. She took offense to that. So your mom must have done a lot of sewing and stuff as well.
Yeah, she didn't, I never saw her sew, but she was a working mom. And that's how I feel. I'm a working mom, right? Where I'm doing bookkeeping and I'm amazing at it, right? I'm an amazing admin, but there's no light to the work, I guess, but I know I'm good at it. And she actually sewed her own wedding dress when she married my dad. And I always would look at it and be amazed because I never seen her sit with a sewing machine. But yes, my
She
grandmother
could.
did.
Oh,
yes, she could.
And she
Yeah,
said,
she
"You
could. She
come by
didn't, but
this." You know what she said, sweetie? She said, you come by this naturally, but see, here's the chain that you're breaking. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Because your grandmother was very good at this. Your mother was very good at this. And I feel like not just good at it, it was a passion. But instead of throwing themselves into their passion and taking that leap of faith to make it their income, they did their obligation instead, and they prioritized their obligation. They're saying that you're coming along. This is why they're working so hard to help you right now, because when you choose to take that leap of faith and you choose to focus more on your passion than your obligation, the money is going to flow through your passion like crazy.
Yes, because that is the fear, right? It's like, this is a steady job that I'm good at, that I know is safe, that
But
I
I
get
want you
paid
to
for. But
know that that's a generational fear that's been passed down. So when you break that chain for yourself, you break it for them and for every generation that comes after you. Your children will not do that same thing. They will not take the job out of obligation. They will look for the careers of inspiration.
I
And
think that's kind of what woke me up too, is right. Both of our girls are at the age where they're like, where do we go? What do we do next for school? And I'm like, I'm old and I don't know what, right? Like it's time to
your time,
enjoy it.
what I heard. It's your time. Aw. So they're starting to pull their energy back, but I just saw a huge bunch of burgers and hot dogs, and then I heard the gentleman in the back. So there is a gentleman back there. I think it's your grandfather. He's like, "Where's the steak? So who's bringing the steak? Not a barbecue without the steak." There's some criticism.
Okay, don't be cheap. All right, I'll buy steaks too.
That's what I heard. Where's the steak? And then they're like, "We'll start the potato salad, dear." So somebody potato salad.
My mom made amazing potato salad.
That's what she said. She's like, "You can make my potato salad. Let's start the potato salad." And then your mom's there too. They want you all to wish him a very happy graduation and let him know that they're all very proud of him and proud of you, because he couldn't be where he is right now had you not had the strength and the integrity of character to love them as if they were your own. Aw. They love you so much. I hope that was helpful, hon.
Thank you. It was, Tracy, very much so.
All right. Wanda, I know I just read for you recently and you're here to watch, but that's okay. Just know that I see your daughter behind you going, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom." She's like just going on and on and on and on. She just wants you to know that she knows that you're here. And she said, "Can you just tell my mom to take a deep breath? Every day is not going to be her favorite. Some days we're going to feel a little bit tired or not so full of energy." And she's like, "That's okay. Use those days to rest up, because there's something coming up where you're going to need a lot of energy." She's talking about going with you. And I'm seeing, if you don't want me to read you, let me know. But I'm seeing like cowboy boots or something, like horses or something. Are you going to do something with horses? So she knows, and she's going with you. She's like, again, going, "Hi, Mom. Mwah!" Just know she's going with you. Rest up. If you've been feeling a little tired, that's just God's way of saying, get some rest, Wanda. You're going to need it, because we're going to get you real busy here in the next few days. But just know she's with you. All right, you guys, thank you for coming. And Nikki, thank you for staying this whole time. I hope that it was as fun for you as it was for me. All right, you guys, I will see you guys all later. Bye.
Bye.